What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Sandra Jessica Travis' channel. Happy Tuesday. Now, for those who don't know who I am, my name is Sandra. I am an interior designer based here in Illinois, and on today's episode I am going to be talking about hardwood flooring and engineered wood flooring. I'm going to be going through the pros and cons of each and just listing what's good and what's not good, so it can help you determine, which option is best for you, your home, and your family. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start talking about hardwood flooring. So, hardwood flooring is solid wood all throughout. It's 100% real wood. It's the real thing, the real shebang. So, just some pros to think about if you're deciding to go this route. It can last up to centuries, hundreds of years if you maintain it well. It adds value to your home. Buyers will pay top notch for it because you will get your return on investment on it, and just the value of wood increases over time, so it will never go out of style. It does come in different types of woods and sizes. It can come, pre-finished or unfinished. So those are just some pros of hardwood flooring. Now moving on to the cons. Okay, so it is expensive due to the product because it is real hardwood, and the labor. You definitely need a professional to install it, and it can only be nailed down or stapled down. So there's a certain method that it needs to be installed. Another thing is it is prone to showing damage, so it will show all the stains, all the scratches and dents. You can refinish and resand it to get rid of that, therefore making it a little bit of high maintenance on the end. Another thing is cupping will occur. So cupping is because of the changes of humidity and temperature, you will get these gaps in between the board. Usually they're about like 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch or 1/3 of an inch because the wood will shrink and expand due to the changes of humidity and temperature. So it is not recommended to be placed in bathrooms or laundry rooms. Keep away from that. Also, you cannot install hardwood flooring in basements. If there is water seepage into the flooring, you will get mold, and that will be kind of a waste, and you'll have to replace all of that. Overall, yes, hardwood flooring is expensive, but it's worth it in the long run, and you'll get your money's worth. Moisture is the enemy for this particular flooring, so again, stay away from those areas where there is high humidity and changes in temperature. It is great in bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, hallways. You can put it in kitchens, but just make sure that you have a waterproof mat near the sink and the dishwasher, because you never know when you're gonna have an accident or something could burst, and then again you're gonna have to replace it. So moving on to engineered hardwood flooring. What is engineered hardwood flooring? Okay, so technically it is considered real wood. That being so, is the way that it's constructed is it has a thin veneer top. So the thin veneer top is what makes it real, because the top is real wood, and the inner layers are either made from high density fiberboard, hardwood, or plywood. Alright, so here's the pros of engineered hardwood flooring. Installation. It is a little more DIY friendly than hardwood because there is a click and snap installation. You can glue it down, you can staple it down, there's a floating method. Basically it is a little quicker to install rather than hardwood flooring. Because of the many layers it has, it does have more stability to humidity and temperature than hardwood does, so no cupping will occur, so you won't see the little gaps that you do with hardwood. So one thing I forgot to mention about hardwood flooring is this is the typical size and that it comes in. It does come larger, but I just want to show you that's typical. For engineered wood, it does offer more variety in sizes. You can get it in different styles, color, finishes. Depending on the wear layer, which is the top veneer, you can resand it down probably like once or twice, depending on the thickness. So here are some cons to think about. Not all engineered hardwood flooring is made equal. Some are built to last, and some are, made really poorly. So make sure to do your research on the product before choosing a selection, because depending on the thickness of the thin veneer board, some are thicker than the others. The thicker it is, the more you can resand it and refinish it down to take care of all those scratches and dents that you'll see. And then the thinner it is, you can only resand it like once or twice because you are chipping away the real wood. So again, the thicker the better. You always get what you pay for, just to keep that in mind. Last but not least, something to think about and make sure you're aware of is some of the engineered hardwood flooring can create off-gassing. So because engineered hardwood flooring is, made from all these different types of layers, they're all compressed with toxic glue. So just make sure you check with the product or the brand or the manufacturer that it does not have that before installing it. Alright, so overall, engineered does handle moisture a lot better than hardwood. So you can install this in kitchens and basements. I personally don't recommend placing it in bathrooms, even though they say that you can. I just don't like to put it in places where flooding can occur because all wood products are prone to water damage. Unless, there are some options where it is water resistant and some products say they're waterproof, but I personally like to stick to tile when it comes to bathrooms. Having engineered hardwood flooring, it will return in value, but it does not have the longevity that it does when it comes to hardwood flooring, which can last up to hundreds of years. Yeah, it really depends on your lifestyle. If you have kids or pets, do you always have people over? Do you not have people over? It comes down to how you use your home. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope to help you decide between hardwood or engineered wood flooring. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it informative. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yes, subscribe to your girl so you see this face every Tuesdays. And we will catch you guys on next week's episode. Bye!